Happy New Year! Dr.Fox back here with you with a very hoarse, no intent thrown out to horses. New Year's weekend update if we are going to accomplish this. I was going to try to put it out yesterday, but my voice was even worse yesterday, and I didn't speak for 3 weeks. That was really good. And I didn't drink bubbly. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I don't do any of that stuff. I don't vape. I don't do any of that stuff. So we're going to attempt this. I'm going to have to really push, and I have to pull deep into my stomach to really force that air out. I liked what my surgeon said. He says, it's going to be about 6 weeks. He says it's about, you're preparing for Wimbledon, but you're not quite there yet. So I've been doing the best I can. I am working with a speech therapist, but that's kind of a struggle right now too. I hope you can hear me okay. I hope this isn't coming through. First off, I just want to say Happy New Year. And thank you all that have stuck through during my vacay time / my healing time. And for sticking around and for coming back. That means the world to me. And I hope I don't become too annoying as I move off camera because I'm trying to stay close to the microphone. I had to turn it up. And we're going to attempt this, at least without a lot of updates today. So a couple of things I just wanted to touch on today is after the report came out, a lot of things I've got to catch up on because I haven't been able to just share report and just being able to talk about what's going on with everything. And so we're going to attempt this to the best of my ability. And I know it's even hard because you're not really supposed to be doing that either. Clearing your throat within reason, of course. So the 64%, after the report came out, we saw 64% in Mythic Plus less had played in World of Warcraft 9.1. Of course, we know this is all to do with the lawsuit and everything else going on. The normal and heroic dungeons, half or less. For PvP also, half or less. We're going to have to see when the report comes out for 9.2. Usually there's a little peak in that, and then it will go back down. So we'll have to kind of see how that unfolds. After 9.2, the Enigma Arena that they were so talking about, we are still going to get the Meldraxis. I'm trying to remember how to say that. I'm also struggling too with my brain injury, so bear with me. And sometimes I'm struggling trying to find my words. The Colosseum, that's what I'm trying to say. The Meldraxis Colosseum, that's still coming. But the Arena, Enigma Arena 9.2, that'll be after 9.2. Whether we're going to see that at 10.0 or how that, but I guess that, speaking of 10.0, it looks like we're going to start seeing more Azeroth themed gameplay. We'll have to see how that unfolds here. I'm also working on a new computer that we found discounted through Best Buy, so I'm giving this a try. I just set it all up, the controls, and some of the settings are a little different than I normally have on my other. I would have used my other one, but I'm trying to get this one set up and running, and hopefully you guys are at least enjoying more over there sleeping while I suffer trying to get this through. Some might mute me and not want to hear what I sound like because they're like, wow, that is really hard on the ears to listen to. We also should see possibly a new Ghost Wolf form in 9.2 when that comes. Looks like the Shrouds of Domination, the extra access that you have, you can still use that like Torghast, but this question tends to come up every expansion that comes out. And we're like, can we use our powers in other places? And certain ones will, certain ones can't. And this will be the case with the new zones that are coming. You won't be able to use the Shrouds of Domination extra oomph, if you will, in those new areas. And I think with that, as well as trying to make sure I read my notes properly here today. Bear with me. Okay, yes, so with that, I think what my Tentative. Again, this is just numbers throwing out. I have no insider tips. I have no updated information as of what we know. And if we look at numbers, purely numbers, like we do with science, as a scientist / doctor, we are estimating, now don't hold me verbatim for this, but it looks like could be mid-February when we might see 9.2 drop, even if it's not in its best setting quite yet. So that is one possibility. Bear with me, I'm trying to get my breath. I run out of breath very quickly. And then I have someone from where I'm working on things go, if you can't breathe, go to the emergency room. And I'm like, I'd be there all the time if that was the case. I just have to take my time and get out what I can with one good deep breath. And I'm like, literally, my stomach is nice and it's hardening some more. I was already a pretty hard body, if you will. Well, within reason. But I'm like forcing that out and I'm trying to get extra sound. And we're working on it. Like I said, this is not, I hope, going to be the end result. So we're looking at maybe mid-February, around maybe Valentine's Day-ish / the end game. Love is in the air. Ish. We'll have to see. Again, there's nothing set for that. Some of the things have been getting done around here while I've been a busy bee. We've been starting back up our workouts. Many of you may have noticed something on my finger. Yes, we had a very, don't worry, we're going to try to do something larger. I got married. We didn't really have any reception. I mean, we went out to Olive Garden and that was amazing. And we're trying to work through a lot of the paperwork and the process and all that stuff. And he's an amazing human being. That's all I'm going to say right now, for now. We've been caulking the house. I mean, literally, we've been buying boxes of caulking. And we're literally been going around and, sealing up all the little cracks and corners of every window and wall. And I have a little video I'm going to be posting later. For those of you that want to see a little bit of it. We were caulking. We didn't get a lot of video done. We wanted to get it done. We just plugged right through it. Excuse me. And like I said, I really appreciate you being your patience through this break. And I'm trying to do the best of my ability. And some would say, oh, Dr. Fox, you didn't even have to do this one today. So I think with that, we're going to leave it there. I just wanted to cover our Transformer reveal, weekend reveal. And I thought I'd bring out the War of Cybertron Jazz. So his doors aren't as wide. They're actually a different direction compared to the G1 that we had before. You can see it's much more cartoon accurate as well, at least in my opinion. Yeah, I kind of gave him that stance with the little arm in there. And if you're wondering, yes, I was trying to put on my brace that he amazingly made for me. And I caught my finger on it. So he was so sweet, he benched it up. He helped me put on my little cute earrings today. He's amazing. He even cooked my brunch for me. He's absolutely amazing. So quick shout out to him and for all of you with your patience to hold through during this chaotic time. And I think I'm going to wrap it up for this week. It's really debilitating and struggling, but I wanted to make some kind of effort and some kind of quick hello and kind of let you all know how I'm functioning and I'm doing, and I did. Those that are following me on Instagram know that at least I survived the surgery, though I'm botching at this moment and doing the best I can in my healing. And I think with that, we'll kind of leave it there. I hope you have a good couple of weeks as you start your new year. Take two things to think about. Call me in the morning. And once again, enjoy Miss Mora. And we will see you later.